Hey guys, Rim Janer here, bringing you another cast. This is going to be a different thing. I just figured out how to fraps my desktop so I can actually record on my desktop and what's going on over here. This is a program that I would like to show you. It's called SC2 Gears, and SC2 Gears is essentially a data analysis of all of your games, and which is pretty interesting to me because this is what I actually graduated in at school, all data analysis and economics, and I don't know, just understanding these things really helps you play the game better. It's really going to show you where you can improve, and what your, especially in 1v1s, what maps you should X out, and I'll guide you through this right now, and you can see everything that's going on. So as you see here, I save every single replay. All my replays are auto saved, and I only went back, I think, to the beginning of May, so that's probably like the 7th season when it started or something like that. And that time I played 94 1v1 games, and that's not that many. I don't play too much, and then also in that time I was playing Diablo quite a bit. As you see here, my record is 51 and 43, and of course Blizzard tries to make it so that you're always gonna end up with around a 50% record at the end of the season. And obviously if you fall below 50, you'll be demoted a league. If you're very far ahead of 50, you'll probably be moved up a league. And that's basically how it's going to work. Until you can start winning more than 50% of your games, you won't actually move up in your leagues. As you see here, my win percentage in the Masters League is 54%, and of course, until my win percentage can get to 60%, that's essentially what's going to get you into the Grandmasters League. And everyone in the Grandmasters League have ridiculous win percentages. Some guys have like a 75% win percentage. So yes, as you see here, my average game length is 12 minutes, and it's probably all my Terran and Protoss games, the ones that last more than 10 minutes. Of course, I'm 100% Zerg. And then you can go into, I believe, we check our maps here, and this will show you how many replays you've played on each map. So I played 24 games on Cloud Kingdom, so that's actually the map I play the most. And it'll tell you your win percentages. Against Protoss, 25% win percentage. Against Terran, 40%, and against Zerg, 57%. And on Antigua Shipyard, you got 17% of the replays, 40% of Protoss wins are there, 83 Terran, and 42 Zerg. Over here we have Daybreak, 25% wins against Protoss, 57 against Terran, 52 against Zerg. And then on Shakuris, 42, 85, 38. And then Tal'darim is 100% against Protoss, which is pretty crazy. 83 against Terran and 35. And then Metalopolis and Condemned Ridge are, Metalopolis is gone and Condemned Ridge is out of there. And it's a good, back before I actually knew that this program existed, I wasn't sure which map to X out, and I was playing them all just to really figure it out. And from there you can kind of see where you're losing and so on. And also this can also show you what your good matchups are against. I always thought my Protoss was a lot better than this. As you see here, I'm losing more than 50% of my Protoss games, and most of my wins are coming against Terran and Zerg, which is really weird to me because I always thought Terran was my worst matchup, but I guess it's not, considering I win 83 and 85% here. And of course Zerg I think is my best, but looks like on Shakuris and Tal'darim it's not that good. But overall I'm winning at 54%, so it's going to be very, very close. And as you see there, you can check my build orders. This is a cool thing. It tells you your win-loss record according to the build order that you do. So if obviously against Zerg versus Zerg, I'm going to go spawning pool, hatchery, another hatchery, and then extractor, extractor, extractor. Actually, that's just in, I guess I could win, I would make 3 hatcheries, and then only gas. I'm not sure, I guess that's the Terran, yeah, against Terran I would open up against that with a spawning pool, 3 hatcheries, and then 3 extractors. So I guess against Terran, that's probably when I use that build. But we can go into, let's see, we can go into the multi-replay analysis. No, not that. No. Oh, there you go. No. Here we go. Okay. So this is my name, just my account, and things that are going on in this. We can go by, let's see, my average game length, and tells you your percentage of winning. As you see here, I win 54% of my 5-minute and less games, 70% of my 5 to 10 minute games, 53% of my 10 to 15 minute games, and 35 and 44 of my 20 to 25 minute games. So essentially I lose most of my games between the 15 and 25 minute mark, which is not quite the late game, but basically between the transition between the middle and late game, that seems to be when I lose most of my games. And I guess my style of play, I really win most of my games within the 10 to 15 minute mark, and of course I'm going to win a lot of my Zerg games within the 10 minute mark. So that's a thing you can study off of there, that I should be working on my late game a little bit more. It tells you what days you play on. Let's see what day I win the most on. Saturdays. I play one game. I have one Saturday replay. I guess I rarely play on Saturdays because I am working a lot on Saturdays. So I guess I play the most on Tuesdays. 51% there. The hours. I play a lot really late at night. As you see here, at 3 a.m. I play a lot of games, and 15, that's 3 o'clock. So at like 3 a.m. and 3 p.m. are the times I play the most, which is funny. Maps, we've seen that. Chat words is funny. This is shows you the amount of replays you use these chat words. I always say GG and ditto, of course. And we can go back to my normal thing here. So last I can show you my APM, 189. It's my average APM. Effective clicks per minute, 119. Redundancy is 37%. Redundancy is obviously your spamming clicks. The higher APM redundancy, the higher you spam. Alright, so this is just SC2 Gears. Check it out. Really help you improve your game a lot, just by seeing what you're doing wrong and what you can change in your game. Alright, so I'm Rim Jainer. Till next